Now let's get into the busy offseason that the Raiders have had with some guys that they signed and re-signed. The first guy I have for you is quarterback Josh Johnson. Johnson is an Oakland native. He was drafted by the Buccaneers in John Gruden's last season there in 2008. Johnson has spent his time with 10 teams and started 5 games. He's passed for 1,042 yards, 5 touchdowns, and has 10 interceptions with a 57.7 passer rating of his career. Johnson hasn't thrown a pass in the NFL since 2011 and will compete with Connor Cook to become Derek Carr's backup. Next guy I got for you, Shareece Wright, cornerback, a native of Colton, California. Wright will be entering his 8th NFL season in 2017, having made stops with the San Diego Chargers, Baltimore Ravens, and Buffalo Bills over his first 7 years. With the Bills in 2017, Wright played in 12 games, recording 42 tackles, 1 interception, and helping Buffalo reach the postseason. The next guy that they signed, Kyle Wilber, linebacker. Wilber has spent the past 6 seasons as a member of the Dallas Cowboys after being drafted by Dallas in the 4th round of the 2012 NFL Draft. With Dallas from 2012 to 17, Wilber played in 89 games, 16 starts, recorded 104 tackles, 3.5 sacks, 1 pass defended, 2 forced fumbles, and 4 fumble recoveries. The next guy up on the list, Tank Carradine, defensive end. Carradine has spent the past 5 seasons as a member of the 49ers after being drafted by San Francisco in the 2nd round of the 2013 NFL Draft. Last season, he appeared in 8 games with 7 starts for the 49ers, totaling 19 tackles and 1.5 sacks. Next guy that we signed, long snapper, Andrew DePaola. He spent the past season as a member of the Chicago Bears after handling the long snapping duties for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 2014 to 2016. He entered the NFL as an undrafted free agent with the Buccaneers in 2012, but earned the starting job by 2014. Last season, he played in all 16 contests for Chicago, helping the Bears set a franchise record with a 47-yard gross punting average. Next guy, maybe one of my favorites, cornerback Rashaan Melvin. Melvin joins the Silver and Black for his 6th NFL season in 2018. After spending his first 3 years with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baltimore Ravens, and the New England Patriots, he joined the Indianapolis Colts in 2016 and was with Indianapolis for the past 2 seasons. Last year, he started in 10 appearances, totaling 36 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 13 passes defended. Next guy, punter, Colby Wadman, a Thousand Oaks native. Wadman spent his collegiate career punting for UC Davis from 2013 to 16, appearing 34 total games for the Aggies while being named a 3-time All-Big Sky Conference honorable mention. After finishing up his collegiate career, Wadman participated in the rookie minicamp in 2017 with the Raiders on a tryout basis. He was also on the Indianapolis Colts tryout for their minicamp as well. Next guy, running back, more well-known guy, Doug Martin, a native of Stockton, California. Martin, 29 years old, joins the Raiders for his 7th season after spending his first 6 years of his career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Last season, Martin appeared in 11 games for the Buccaneers, making 8 starts and posting 406 rushing yards on 138 attempts while adding 9 catches for 84 yards. He holds 2 of the club's top 3 single-season performances by a rusher, tallying 1,454 yards in his rookie year and 1,402 in 2015. Next guy, tight end, Derek Carrier. Carrier's 27 years old and was a member of the Los Angeles Rams in 2017, playing in 14 games with 3 starts, tallying 8 receptions for 71 yards. He originally signed with the Raiders as an undrafted free agent in 2012 and has since made stops with the Eagles, 49ers, and Saints, Redskins, and Rams. In 50 career games, Carrier has totaled 36 receptions, 327 yards, 1 touchdown. Next guy, Keith Smith, fullback, native of Covina, California. Smith joins the Raiders after spending 4 seasons with the Dallas Cowboys from 2014 to 17. He has played in 47 games over his career, originally entering the league as an undrafted free agent with Dallas in 2014. Smith began his career as a linebacker for the Cowboys before moving to fullback in 2016. Gruden wants to bring a physical brand of football to the Raiders, and the addition of Smith adds just that. Next guy, wide receiver, Jordy Nelson. Nelson joins the Raiders after 10 seasons with the Green Bay Packers, helping Green Bay to 8 postseason appearances and a Super Bowl title. Jordy leaves Green Bay as one of the top wide receivers in franchise history, ranking 3rd in receptions, 5th in receiving yards, and 2nd in receiving touchdowns. He's also the franchise leader in postseason receptions. Last season, Nelson recorded only 53 catches, 482 yards, and 6 touchdowns. That may be due to Aaron Rodgers getting injured. Next guy up, Marcus Gilchrist, safety. Gilchrist signs with the Raiders after 7 NFL seasons with the San Diego Chargers, Jets, and Texans. Last season he appeared in all 16 games for the Texans, making 13 starts at safety, totaling 56 tackles, 1 interception, 6 passes defense, 1 sack, and 1 forced fumble. Next guy, Tahir Whitehead. Whitehead joins the Raiders after spending his first 6 seasons with the Detroit Lions, who originally drafted him in the 5th round of the 2012 NFL Draft. In 2017, he started all 16 games for the first time in his career and posted 110 tackles, adding 1 sack, 1 interception, 4 fumble recoveries, and 2 passes defended. It was the first time in his career he posted back-to-back 100-plus tackle seasons, coming off of 2016, where he racked up 132. Now, I want to know from you guys, what was your favorite signing by the Raiders this offseason? Was it Rashaan Melvin? Give me a heart. Tahir Whitehead? Give me that like. Jordy Nelson? Laughing face. Or if you think it's somebody else, throw it in the comments and give me a wow. Let's loop back through all those guys again because, man, there was a ton of them. The first one was Josh Johnson, quarterback. Next guy, Shareece Wright, Kyle Wilber, Carradine, Andrew DePaola, and then we'll get into more. Rashaan Melvin, Colby Wadman, Doug Martin, Derek Carrier, and Keith Smith. Plus 3 more, Jordy Nelson, Marcus Gilchrist, and Tahir White. Now let's get into the guys that the Oakland Raiders re-signed who were on the team last season. The first guy up, Lee Smith. Smith returns to the Raiders after playing the last 3 years with the team, having signed with Oakland in 2015. In his first 3 seasons with Oakland, Smith appeared in 35 games with 25 starts, hauling in 26 receptions for 175 yards, 1 touchdown. Next guy, and the last re-signing for the Oakland Raiders, Justin Ellis, defensive tackle. Ellis was scheduled to become an unrestricted free agent, but the Raiders re-signed him on March 12th. He was drafted by Oakland in the 4th round of the 2014 NFL Draft. Last season, he played in all 16 games, starting 14 of them while helping the Raiders' interior defensive line. He posted a career-high 44 tackles in 2017. Raider Nation, we'll loop throw back those guys one more time who they re-signed. We got Lee Smith and Justin Ellis, short list, but I just want you guys to know who they are. Raider Nation, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, go Raiders.